Live from the WBRZ Telecommunications Center in Baton Rouge, this is Eyewitness News.
Good evening and welcome to 1987. I'm John Pastorek, and from all of us here at Channel 2, Happy New Year. Well, the party's over, the new year is here, and Louisiana ushered in 1987 with a bang.
Happy New Year to all.
Baton Rougeans toasted the new year with much spirit and many spirits. Thousands of partiers packed local bars, clubs, and restaurants to welcome 1987 and say goodbye to 86, a year many Louisianians said they'd like to forget. City and state police were also out in full force, trying to prevent DWI-related accidents. State police say at least 2 people have died on state highways over the New Year's holiday, killed in a 4-car collision last night near Baton, Louisiana. Many revelers took advantage of special limousine services like the Safe Rider program and Tipsy Taxi to avoid DWI. Also against the law in East Baton Rouge Parish, fireworks. But many rockets red glared, bombs burst in air across the New Year's Eve sky as the new year came in with a bang. 1987 is a crucial year for Louisiana if the state's going to turn around economically, so say many state and local officials. As Erwin reports, Baton Rouge officials are optimistic. This is the year.
I'm extremely optimistic. It's one of those cases where what a difference a year makes.
Mayor President Pat Screen says better times are ahead for Baton Rouge. Given the situation facing the state economy, that may sound like high hopes, but Screen says there are reasons for his optimism, and the evidence can be seen by taking a look back at 1986. City Parish government, he says, is ending the year with a $5 million surplus. The fire and police departments are fully staffed with more academies on the way, and despite tough times, Baton Rouge voters chose to tax themselves to improve the library, to improve the jail, and to improve our 911 emergency phone system. Screen says that's the proof.
It gives me a great deal of optimism about Baton Rouge and its future, because it's a community that's been through tough times and has circled its wagons and has worked together, and despite differences and discussion and debate as it should be, we've come through it.
So given that, what are the priorities for 1987? Well, number 1, continue efforts at economic development. And number 2, go full tilt ahead with a procedure for community planning for the city's future. That doesn't mean, of course, that anyone expects 1987 to be a boom year, but there are those who believe with at least some degree of certainty that the worst is behind us, and as Screen puts it, blue skies are ahead. Erwin, Channel 2 Eyewitness News.
Louisiana Governor Edwin Edwards is also optimistic about the year to come. In 1986, Edwards faced a second federal racketeering trial. He was found innocent. Defeat of his gambling proposals at the legislature and the state's high unemployment rate. But looking ahead, Edwards says you've got to have hope.
What are your wishes for then for 1987?
That when the year ends and 1988 rolls around, we'll be able to look back on 1987 and say, well, we had a hard, tough time, but we faced our problems, we faced our challenges, we rose to the occasion, and all of us are a better people as a result of it.
That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see some of the health and money and wealth and whatever return to our state. There's so many people who deserve it.
Now, looking ahead, there's already talk of another special session of the legislature, and the governor says he is running for re-election. Well, if there's one thing that can inspire hope for a new beginning, it's the joy of a brand new baby, especially when it's the first baby born in the new year. That 1987 honor in Baton Rouge goes to Stephanie Jolissaint, 7 pounds, 8 ounces, and 21 inches. The rosy-cheeked bundle of excitement premiered at 1:30 this morning at Women's Hospital in Baton Rouge. Mother Cheryl and older sister Laura got their New Year's wishes. They both wanted a girl. Happy New Year and birthday to Stephanie Jolissaint. Isn't she cute? Well, New Year's Day, of course, is the day many of us suffer from resolution-itis. You know, it's a condition marked by a sudden lapse in memory. We forget those New Year's resolutions we made last night. As Melville Williams reports, one sure thing about most resolutions, we forget them quickly.
Did you keep your New Year's resolution last year?
No.
What was it?
Quit smoking.
Did you make one last year?
Last year?
Did you keep it?
No, I didn't keep it.
What makes you think you're going to keep it this year?
My husband is going to force me to.
What makes you think you're going to keep it this time?
No, I'm older, I guess. And I guess I can remember easier.
New Year's resolutions are difficult for many of us to keep, let alone remember. So some say it's a good idea to outline your resolution or goals to make it easier.
I think that there are a couple things that you need to address in New Year's resolutions. The first one, the most important one, is making a resolution that's important to you. The second one is it has to be an obtainable resolution. Don't make a resolution to lose 125 pounds this year, because it's probably not going to happen. The third important factor is you have to have a plan for obtaining that goal.
Spreading your resolution over a year, Prehn says, will also help you accomplish your goal. Melba Williams, Channel 2 Eyewitness News.
No doubt many New Year's revelers have resolved today never to celebrate the New Year's spirit with spirits again. But if you're one of those suffering champagne overdose, listen up. Pardon me, I'll speak a little softer. Kathy Berryman reports on some of the best ways to beat a hangover.
If you've heard one, you've heard 100. Easy, painless ways to get over a night of heavy partying. Or are they so painless?
The best remedy that I've found for a hangover is to drink a warm beer first thing in the morning. That usually gets rid of it.
The hangover pills, I've tried them. They don't work. Cold beer or a good Bloody Mary first thing in the morning.
One thing's for sure, Baton Rougeans are dropping big bucks for liquor in December, actually doubling sales over previous months. That could mean double the hangover. But just about everyone, even an LSU cheerleader, has a remedy.
Oh, I eat a heavy meal, or, you know, just make sure I eat something before I start drinking.
But you think your way works?
Yeah, of course. Oh. I should know.
And you've no doubt heard 1,000 other sure-thing remedies. Anything from the old ice bag to eating carrots. But there's still one foolproof way to avoid that nasty hangover.
Don't drink at all. That's the course I take.
Kathy Berryman, Channel 2 Eyewitness News.
Somehow I knew it was going to end that way. Coming up next on Eyewitness News, a special New Year's gift for needy children halfway around the world. Stay with us. We didn't need any help in the weather department today. It was simply beautiful.
High was 56. Our low this morning was 32. That's freezing. Look for 29 by tomorrow morning. I'll have details.
What a way to start the new year. Yes. And coming up, we'll join Mike Rhodes live via News Star 2 from the Sugar Bowl with complete highlights and reactions from that big game. So don't go away. Terry's already realized one of his New Year's resolutions, bringing us beautiful weather every day. One down, 364 to go.
It's beautiful. Pat's on vacation. Let's see what it looks like. The stats for today show us that our high temperature this afternoon, a beautiful 56, John. Overnight low, 32 degrees. Your record high, 83, set back in 1941. 20, the record low in 79. And there you see 61 and 41. This is amazing. Look at the rainfall for the year, 55.7. 55.62 is the normal. We were so close to being right on the money. 7:02 sunrise, sunset 5:15. Air quality holiday not reported today. The maps, right, peace, are in motion. See what happens. The clouds took off across the Gulf and a winter storm developed over the northeastern portion of the country, and it continues to go up through Virginia and the Carolinas. A winter storm warning. They're continuing to have high winds and a lot of rainfall activity, a lot of precipitation, some of it freezing as it goes up into the northeastern portion of the country. Now here's what we're calling for. Our maps should begin to show you exactly what is closer in. On our area, beautiful clear skies in the Baton Rouge area. It has all moved to the northeast and will continue to do so in the next 24 hours. Low temperatures right near 30. We're saying 28, 29 degrees. North of the airport, around 26 degrees. So a little bit cooler for us tomorrow. By the Friday afternoon, a trough forms in the central portion of the country. High pressure moves in, and you think you're going to have a good weekend? Not so, because look what's going to happen in 1 second. High temperatures for tomorrow, 54, 53 degrees, a little bit cooler than it was today. And by Saturday, a big low-pressure cell moves into the Gulf of Mexico, and what happens here is increasing clouds for us. Our forecast changes. So clear tomorrow, and then on Saturday, clouds return. Look at the rain shower activity with that storm up the northeastern portion of the country, and our live radar will show you that we have no precipitation in the viewing area. A beautiful evening working for us. Let's go to the stats, and we'll see what we have. 50 degrees right now. Humidity is 54%. The barometer rising 30-13. The winds are west at 3. A good forecast for you tonight. Clear skies, beautiful, fair and cold. North at 5, a light freeze, and our low temperature 29 degrees. Tomorrow's high temperature a little cooler than it was today. Let's say 52. Northeast winds at 10, and the sunshine will return. Your extended forecast for the remainder of the weekend going into Saturday and Sunday looks like increasing clouds, highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s. Okay, I'll just go ahead and walk this way then, Clark. It doesn't make a difference to me. Fish and game report looks like this. The best times to do it. You're going to get up tomorrow morning at 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then 4:30 in the afternoon. That's what it looks like tonight. I'll be back with more weather, and it's good weather, too, for Friday.
Well, Happy New Year to you and your family.
Good.
We'll
Happy
see
New
you
Year
at
to
10.
you.
Well, there are lots of sad Tigers down in the Superdome. Mike Rhodes is there. Mike?